Scribbles on a cold Sunday when the Pittsburgh Steelers are in town to face the Cleveland Browns. 1. I'm not going to spend much time writing about how it would be so much fun for these two teams to be playing in late November in a meaningful game. Instead, they are two teams desperate for a win. The Browns are 0-10. Pittsburgh is on a 4-game losing streak. The Steelers are 4-5, but only a game behind Baltimore in the suddenly mediocre AFC North. 2. This season has been one long test of the patience and ability of Hue Jackson. But this game is a slightly different indicator. Can the Browns coach find a way to motivate and prepare his team to at least play a viable game at home with Pittsburgh in town? It is an important game for the Steelers. Ben-Roethlisberger is 22 for his career against the Browns. He's 9-2 in Cleveland. 3. In a very strange stat, Roethlisberger can become the winningest quarterback in the history of First Energy Stadium. If he wins today, his 10 victories tie him with Derek Anderson for the most by a quarterback playing on the shores of Lake Erie. The current stadium has been home to the Browns since 1999. 4. I won't dwell on the sad state of quarterbacks in Cleveland when the winningest quarterback in First Energy Stadium history can be a visiting quarterback. After Anderson, the next Browns QB on the home winning list is Tim Couch with 9. 5. I'll simply say that no current Browns quarterback has a win at home. Josh McCown has won only one game with the Browns, and that was October 11, 2015, in Baltimore. The Browns won 2 home games in 2015, both started by Johnny Manziel. Oh boy. 6. In the big picture, it doesn't matter much if the Browns are 0-16 or 1-15 or 2-14 this season. It's a bad team playing lots of young guys and hoping to have several good drafts to become a viable contender. 7. But if the Browns should pull an upset, it would lift the sense of gloom hanging over the team and the fan base each Sunday. It would show the players are still engaged with the coaches. It would give the Browns fans who come out in the lousy weather a reason to cheer, and it would shut up some visiting fans from Pittsburgh who will be in the stadium today. 8. A major part of sports is entertainment, and Browns fans deserve something entertaining this season. The remaining 3 home games are against the Giants, Bengals, and Chargers. If I had to pick one of the last 4 games for the Browns to win, this would be it. 9. You can tell the NFL really loves the Browns. On November 20th, the Browns still have 4 home games left, that's half of their home schedule. Thanks a lot, guys. Way to treat the fans well so they enjoy all these games in the wonderful winter weather. 10. That said, several things about this game interest me. It starts with Cody-Kessler. How will he handle the cold weather? How will he handle being benched in his last game? How will he handle the Steelers? The Rocky is from USC and grew up in Bakersfield, so he didn't have many cold weather games. 11. Corey Coleman is another player to watch. The Rocky is from Texas and played at Baylor. He's another warm weather product. He also needs to begin putting together several good games for his confidence. The Browns made a big bet on him, selecting Coleman as the top receiver in the draft. He has shown some flashes of excellence. He's played only 4 games this season because of a broken hand. This is his 3rd game back from the injury, so he should be ready to make an impact. 12. The Browns think Cody Parkey can be a long-term answer at kicker. He missed 3 of 6 field goal attempts in his first game. He's made 8 of 9 since. It's supposed to be a very windy game. Phil Dawson was a master of playing the breezes. Can Parkey do the same? 13. Other than Jamie Collins, Danny Shelton, and Chris Kirksey, there has not been a lot to like about the defense. But I want to add another name, Emmanuel Ogbah. The 2nd-round pick leads the team with 3.0 sacks. Per Football Focus wrote, he has 3 sacks, 4 QB hits and 16 hurries, ranking 3rd among rookies in total pressures for the season. 14. What the Browns want is for Ogbah to turn more of those pressures into sacks. He has batted down 3 passes. Carl Nassib leads the team with 4 passes batted down. 15. who is second on the Browns in sacks. It's Cam Johnson with 2.0. I had no clue. He had both in one game. 16. Per Football Focus on Jamie Collins. Despite reports to the contrary, Jamie Collins was not playing poorly before his trade from the Patriots. He's currently the 14th highest graded edge rusher in the league, and would be the 13th highest graded inside linebacker if he was still playing that position. Collins possesses the athletic ability to excel in any role he's put in, whether that's coverage or pass rushing. 17. I was talking to an AFC executive about the weak Browns defensive secondary. I asked if he liked any of the young defensive backs. His answer: Brian Body Calhoun. He can grow into a pretty good cover corner, the executive said. 18. Ever since Jordan Poyer went out for the season with a lacerated kidney, the Browns have struggled to find a free safety. Rocky Derek Kindred is like Ibrahim Campbell, a strong safety who is best against the run. Playing them together at safety was a mess. Cornerback Thomas Howard tried the spot, but struggled. There were blown coverages all over the place against Dallas. This is expected to be the second start for Red Reynolds, who showed some promise in the loss to Baltimore. 19. Joe Thomas allowed at least one sack in the loss to Baltimore. I had him with 2. Either way, it was one of the worst games of his career. I really think playing with only 3 days rest was a factor. Thomas has been battling a sore knee all year. He usually doesn't even practice early in the week. 20. My prediction: Browns play a decent game but lose, 24-20. 20.